I cannot even begin to describe how excited I am for this. The last time she released a song, the album was called Stove. Actually, the album was called The Right Person Will Stay, and then she changed it to Stove. And now I've been hearing rumors that it's gonna be different. It's gonna change again. I have heard the snippets, so I can't really say that this is what I'm expecting because I know what it's gonna sound like. Witchy Lana is so back. This is something that we rarely get. Like, as much as Lana is associated with witches and witchcraft and having that kind of aesthetic, there are not a lot of songs that actually sound witchy. Lust for Life was originally going to be that one album that would have these witchy sounds, but it ended up being a completely different thing. But I don't like how people are saying that she's reheating Ethel Cain's nachos. That is not true because Lana ran the factory where these nachos were made in 2008. Let's actually listen to this song and then we can talk about everything else. And by the way, if you're a Lana fan, this is the channel for you bitches. I am planning to make a lot of Lana related videos, but she has to announce the album first. She has to announce the date so I could schedule around it. I just think we are family, you know. Lana fans stick together, birds of a feather, together. It's less than 4 minutes. I don't know what to think about that. Without further ado, White Hawk Tear Deal Hunter by Lana Del Rey. Oh, we are starting with a snippet. See, I love this. And then we have these lazy grants, whispery vocals.
Dear hunter likes to keep me cool in the hot breeze summer. Likes to push me on the screen, John Deere mower. I know you wish you had a man like him. It's such a bummer when I met him. Like
This part.
Like a bird in the heart, like a sparrow.
The strings.
Fair match, he's just in my bone marrow. Everyone knows
This is new.
trouble, but I'm home for the summer and I wanted to know if I could use your stove to cook something up for you, 'cause you're positively voodoo.
Oh, this is the second. Why she's doing a lot of these tempo changes. Is giving West Coast. 1 minute in and it's been 3 different songs. Let's just listen to this. This is the second snippet, right? This is the second one. I didn't listen to this one a lot.
Did you know exactly how magical you are?
This Disney like
You yelling I love you
Whoopsie Daisy.
out to my white feather rock till the altar. Take my hand off the stove.
We are in Egypt, bitch.
Yeah, dinner's almost done. Whoopsie daisy, you, I imagine you do know how absolutely wonderful that you are.
And then we're gonna go back.
He's my white feather.
We are gonna go back. This is definitely so West Coast coded, but also a little bit of Dark But Just a Game and Season of the Witch. There are so many different things going on. This is her rapping sound. She rapped like this in Lust for Life, Summer Bummer. Again, she used the summer and bummer, so it's a callback to that. We have not heard her in this tone for such a long while. This is actually for the fans. This is gonna filter out a lot of people.
Before I met him, wore a boat over 3 summers.
3 summers.
Around my neck and it's cherry color. I just bacon, waiting on a spirit hunter. I got a nicotine patch for the summer. Yeah, I'm a ghost, doesn't mean I feel nothing.
Wait,
My ass, no tan line summer.
she's just saying shit.
Of course we're still together.
Your daddy?
Everyone
I love my daddy. Of course, we're still together. Which one? Which one, Lana? Because you talk about 2 of them.
knows I had some trouble.
And then it changed again.
3 summers, I know it's strange to see me cooking. My husband, but it's positively voodoo. Everything that you do,
Oh.
did you know exactly how magical you are?
I love this instrument. I love these instrumentals. It's kind of like Snow White, but if she was evil. A lot of percussions, a lot of strings, a lot of wind instruments. Like I heard flutes. There might be more than that. So it's very orchestral. Kind of like Bluebird and Henry Come On. This part, this Whoopsie Daisy, she sounds so different here.
Whoopsie daisy, you yelling at
It's completely new.
out to my white feather rock till the altar. Take my hand,
This part,
stove hand.
like my hand on the stove.
Dinner in oven.
Owen? Oh. No, this actually sounds like Season of the Witch. Okay. There's so much going on. It actually sounds like a concoction. It actually sounds like she's a witch and she's brewing up like a love potion over the stove. Like there are so many things that you can visualize it. Like a lot of things she's adding, and you know, if you get the vision, you get the vision. It's a mess, but I love this mess. It also sounds like Blue Skies. Nobody knows that song. If you know that song, you're a true fan. I want to see how many instruments were there. There were violins, there were guitars, synthesizers, pianos, harps, viola, cello, trumpet, trombone, clarinet, flute. Oh, I also heard like, well, those were percussions. Like I heard triangle thing. I think it's called Triangle. Like Lana actually announced how much of a collaborative effort this song was. Let's read the lyrics and then we can analyze the song even further. Okay. He's my white feather hawktail deer hunter. I actually read that white feather hawktail is actually a type of deer. So she's talking to a deer hunter, let's just say that. And that's probably Jeremy. He likes to push me on this green John Deere mower. We are back on John Deere from Bull Bannisters. I know you wish you had a man like him. It's such a bummer I don't. When I met him, like an arrow because he's a deer hunter, like a bird in the heart, like a sparrow. So she's calling her heart a bird because it was fluttering. Obviously the imagery of love. We're a match. He's just in my bone marrow. I don't know why bone marrow though. The purpose of bone marrow. Listen, she has talked about telomeres, so she is not a stranger to talking about science. I don't really understand why she used bone marrow other than to rhyme it with arrow and sparrow. Everyone knows I had some trouble, but I'm home for the summer and I wanted to know if I could use your stove to cook something up for you because you're positively voodoo. Okay, obviously her life has been pretty tough on her ever since COVID, so I think she's talking about that. And now she's ready to settle down. Like, I wanted to use your stove. Like, I want to use your stove to cook something up for you, to be that homely trad wife for you. But I think her entire aura in this song is actually not trad wifey. Because she loves dichotomy. She loves to dance on this thin line. Kind of like to contrast two different ideas. Positively voodoo, everything that you do, did you exactly know how magical you are? Whoopsie daisy, you who yelling, I love you. This is fun. This is camp, let her have fun. I will forever defend Question for the Culture because you know the critics are gonna hate this because she's having fun and she's not allowed to have fun. And I think she said this before that this album is actually not gonna be very lyrical. Like, stop looking at this album to find deeper meanings. I mean, Bluebird was kind of very deep. If you want to have Lana in her poetic element, this is not gonna be the album because she just wants to have fun. She just wants to make chill music. But then she says, take my hand off the stove, hun. So she's not a trad wife. She's not good with it. She likes the idea of it, but she's not cut out for it. It's the same thing with she wants to have children, but she talked about how she's not cut out for it. But this is actually more manic and more disturbing. Like, she is actually out of it. I think when she's talking about arrow hitting her, it's kind of like Cupid's arrow, how we see it depicted in movies, that person is fully in love. She's making no sense. I think that's the point, how in love she is. There's a concept here. There's actually a concept here and some thought put into it. She's also introducing a lot of fauna. She has talked about a lot of animals. So we have bluebird, we have sparrow, we have deer, we have horses. What else do we have so far? Well, we have alligators, Morgan Wallen, another type of animal. So like, we are building a whole zoo. I got a nicotine patch for the summer. I don't know what a nicotine patch is. It sticks to the skin and contains a small amount of nicotine to help reduce cravings. Okay. But where do we stick it? Put it on my ass. Maybe that's where she's sticking it. At least it's not put it in my ass. I love my daddy. Of course, we are still together. I think she could be talking about Rob. She could be talking about her actual father. But knowing Lana, it could be about Jeremy. And I think Jeremy wrote this line. Like he thought he ate. Everyone knows I had some trouble, but it's been 3 summers. I know it's strange to see me cooking for my husband. She has been talking about summers a lot, like summer, 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 summer. There have been 4 summers. Maybe summer, summer, summer. That's 3 summers. So, but it's been 3 summers. Maybe that's the thing, you know. But then there have been 4 summers. Position cocaine. What is that? The term is frequently used in forensic toxicology and drug testing. See, I told you, she's into some science bullshit. Okay, so why? Why just throw it? This was her brother. This was her brother, okay? Okay, this is bunch of bullshit. This is bunch of nothing. This is bunch of gibberish. Maybe she's on cocaine during this moment. But then again, we could be going back to the point of the song that she is mumbling on her words. She's out of her mind. She's just saying anything. Also, obviously, she is the white feather hawk tail deer. Like, she is the deer and he's the hunter. Okay, let's listen to the song a little bit again, okay? See, it's witchy. There's some static.
He's my white feather hawk-tailed deer hunter. Likes to keep me cool in the hot breeze summer. When I met him,
I love this flux.
like a bird in the heart, like a sparrow.
I think the first part is her wanting to fall in love with him, and the second part, or this part that's coming up, what it feels like to be in love with him.
Positively voodoo.
It sounds so different. Like all these 3 parts sound so different.
Everything that you do, did you know exactly how magical you are? Whoopsie daisy.
But this is my favorite part. This is the chorus, right?
Out to my
Yeah.
feather hawk-tailed deer hunter. Take my hand off the stove and
Oh my god, yes. I love this.
done.
This doo-doo, that part is so good. Like they just ate. Like whoever thought of that is a genius. It's just so good.
Out to my white feather hawk-tailed deer hunter.
You build it
Take my hand off the stove and
and then you release it.
dinner's almost done. Whoopsie daisy, you, I imagine you do know how absolutely wonderful that you are.
I think the thing is, in Bluebird and in Henry Come On, the instrumental kind of like sounds a bit basic. Like even though it's so beautiful, even though it's so like serene and cinematic, is still, it doesn't have that edge. It doesn't really stand out, because you have heard strings like those, beautiful strings. You can just create beautiful strings on your own. So, but this one has some soul to it. This is interesting.
Before I met him, wore a boat over 3 summers.
If you actually listen here very closely, you can, I don't know, maybe this is an echo effect, or maybe she's actually doing the ASMR stuff. It kind of gives a burning sound, like sizzling.
Been around my neck and it's cherry color. I just
And also especially the K sounds. She has a lot of KKKs. Just joking.
I got a nicotine patch for the summer.
For the summer.
All together.
And this reminds me of something. Dark but just a game. This part, these drums.
Out to my white feather hawk-tailed deer hunter.
What are those sounds?
Take my hand off the stove and dinner's almost done. Whoopsie daisy, you.
I think the most pivotal line here is "Take my hand off the stove, hun." My prediction about this album is gonna be about how Lana wants to be a trad wife. Again, trad wife, not really, but like a traditional, well, kind of wants to be a homely wife, but she can't. Like she's just not that girl. She loves glamour. She loves making music. She loves to go out. She's also unhinged as hell. I think that this is what this line is signifying. That she wants to cook, but she's gonna burn the house down. Which is then again, we had that imagery on her tour. But right now I'm waiting for the music video, so we're gonna watch the music video when it comes out. But for now, I don't know, I think Bluebird is still my favorite. People just don't get it, and people are also not gonna get this one. I talked about how critics are not gonna like this, but I think the fans as well, some fake fans are not gonna like this. I mean, obviously they can have their own opinion, but to hate this because it sounds weird, it's like, why are you even listening to Lana? We were in that fandom because her music sounded so different and so experimental. So if anything, she's going back to that sound, and that's why she had the impact that she had, because she was so different and experimental. But let me know your thoughts, because my thoughts are still in process. So I'll see you guys very soon. See you guys tomorrow. How about that? subscribe for that. Check out Patreon for uncut reaction. I hope I don't get to cut this unless YouTube bullies me, but if it is cut, then it's YouTube, it's not me. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care and bye bye.